What is going on, everybody? CJC presents WandA Workouts and Anime, and honestly, this may or may not be my shortest chapter review to date. Of course, we gotta start off with the cover story, which has Who's Who doing his best impression of a Kainu, because he has not left his chair in, in the last two cover stories, including this one, so we'll see what happens in the next one. I'm assuming Yamato is gonna fight Who's Who. Hard to say where this cover story is going. I'm not gonna lie, I definitely lost a bit of interest knowing that it wasn't Kaido, because I don't know, I just find it so weird that we have no inkling as to whether or not Big Mom and Kaido are dead. Maybe it's supposed to be like that, so tough to see where it goes from here. But I really love the introduction of Scopogaban in this chapter, and I'm kind of curious to see where it goes, but let's go over some of the other things that I like before we get to his true introduction. We do get more interactions between the core three of Luffy, Zoro, and Nami, and of course Roto as a side character here. We do see the marking left in the throne room. I'm assuming this marking will not leave until the Celestial Dragons, or aka the Gods and Knights, leave the island, so that's just going to be there. I think it's going to be really cool knowing that, you know, perhaps they go back to this summoning circle to then perhaps summon that third person that Shamrock is looking to call. So we don't know who he's calling yet, because there hasn't been any inkling of that in this chapter either. But of course, Scopogaban makes his presence, and this is interesting as well. I want to point out that Luffy's like, I feel like I saw this recently. Like, I love how we forgot, mind you, it was probably like a week or two ago, that he was fucking fighting for his life against the Five Gorosei. Let's just be honest. That man was fucking struggling, and he's like, damn, dude, where did I see this shit before? You were struggling, Luffy. Let's just be honest. I wouldn't forget that. That's just me. But of course, we have Scopogaban throwing an axe. This is his introduction, and it's interesting that he does see Roger in Luffy, where, you know, we get a little bit of a flashback as Luffy's just like, yeah, I'm gonna ignore you, we'll just beat him up, I'll beat up Loki if he causes any issues. And then of course we get that flashback of, like, you know, I'm quoting Roger here. He says, quote, "I'm sick of all your warnings," and this is according to the TCP translations. "You scared or what?" And of course, you know, Rayleigh and or Gaban respond, "That's not it. If you want to stop me, you'll have to use force. Or just pointing out the risk, Roger, you dumbass." Alright, it's according to TCB here. And Scopogaban's like, you know what? Push the throne room. So they go into the throne room. We get a little bit of backstory of Scopogaban, where Roger was very sick, had to go to hide out in the mountains, and Gaban was like, dude, I got you. So the fact that he's essentially on par with Rayleigh and very close to Roger, I'm curious to see where this is for Sanji endgame, right? Sanji uses legs, Gaban uses axes, which is interesting. And we have here, like, you know what? Dude, look at this. They stole all this treasure, didn't even want to take the key to free Loki. In other words, as I'm quoting TCB here, in other words, even the bad guys don't want Loki free. So if you want it, you're gonna have to fight. And I think this is really interesting. I love the old characters in One Piece. I think Oda does fucking justice to them. So we'll see. I mean, this is essentially as close as we get to see a Luffy versus Rayleigh. Mind you, I don't know if Scopper has been continuously training throughout this entire time, the last 20 years, right? But we'll kind of see where Luffy's at regarding that. I'm definitely curious to see that. You know, hopefully we get like a dedicated chapter of Luffy versus Gaban. I think it's gonna be sick. I honestly don't want to see anything else. I know we have the mural from the last chapter that has caused theory mayhem across the One Piece community, which is fantastic. Love to see it. It enriches the story of One Piece, and of course the potential interaction with Shamrock. So perhaps we get that at the end of the next chapter, 1140, we are finally going on break. I mean, Oda was cooking for 5 chapters straight, which very fucking rare. Very rare, because usually it's 3 chapters break, 3 chapters break, 3 chapters break, but 5 chapters in a row. I mean, he took a month off to recuperate and like, I bet. Let's fucking go, dude. So, very excited to see where the next chapter comes. I mean, next week's Valentine's Day, so he's probably taking the wife out, you know, having a little getaway. Perfectly fine. Oda, you deserve it, you know. Scopper was talking about getting freaky with all different kinds of races, so, you know, perhaps Oda's inviting a third. No, stop. I'm teasing. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Like I said, not much going on. We get the introduction of Scopper Gaban, and now he wants to throw hands with Luffy to see if he's worthy of freeing Loki. Leave your thoughts, like I said, see you in the comment section below, and next video. Peace.